Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the DFP. We have to do some housekeeping from the previous turns. So, because the Soviets have completed CAM, the facility strikes they had on the board concerning Hawaii and Singapore and the minor army base in eastern Xinjiang and the minor army base in Vladivostok, they all had to be +1. So I added 1 damage all over the place. And I also made a mistake in the fleet in let me check, 28, because the fleet in P28, that's right here, has still 1 destroyer left because the sub defending just rolled once, and off camera we've seen on a 50-50 chance that the die that was rolled wasn't successful. So the Chinese have a destroyer left on the board. All right, besides that, let's go into the game and the Chinese turn. We will start with attack. I'm going again for PGMs at an 8. I'm also going for LRM at a 7. As a new attack, we will go for advanced ASF and we will try to proceed Top Gun. Advanced ASF is at a 7, Top Gun is at a 7. So let's see what the dice will give us here. Okay. So that's an 11 on tech number 9. So that is advanced ASF on stage 1. All right. So besides that, let's go to the Chinese buys. Real quick here. All right. So China will be buying. We will repair with battle stars the 2 bases, so the minor army base in eastern Xinjiang that has 2 damage, and the minor air base in Beijing that has 3 damage. I just noticed I made a mistake here, but that's fine. That's 3 damage. Besides that, we will upgrade 1 minor army air base to a major air base with combined battle stars and bugs. I will also purchase, as almost every turn, a medium bomber because I love them, an attack bomber, and 2 ASF, plus 1 paramilitary and 1 field artillery. All right, so these are my buys. I've been spending everything I got here, each and every battle bug, and every single APP I had on hand. All right, so what will we see here? We'll see an attack from eastern Xinjiang to western Xinjiang, a cruise missile strike to northern Kazakhstan, an airborne assault on southern Kazakhstan, and some fighting here, and a big naval battle will occur right here. All right, so let's start with some minor stuff. Let's start with the cruise missile strike. So I'm taking these off because that's repaired right now. Some cruise missile striking in northern Kazakhstan. Before I forget it, I will also fire these 2 theater ballistic missiles. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 3 and 4 to Irkutsk, to the missile silo. All right, so let's go to the dice tray and see how it goes. All right, so for the theater ballistic missiles, we will start with that. They have 4 defending in a 4 for AMD. Yeah, should be it. To shoot down my 2 theater ballistic missiles. So one gets shot down. The other one would roll 2d6 plus 1 for damage. So that's 5 damage on the missile silo in Irkutsk. Let me put that real quick. All right, taking off these units. Okay, so the next battle will be the battle for Donogavi in Mongolia. So we will bring in some stuff into Mongolia right here. So let me put these real quick. Battlebot. We've got 2 defending light infantry. I'll show you that in a moment. And we've got 2 Chinese mechanized, 2 light infantry, 1 attack helo flying in, and 1 attack helo, 2 lights, and 2 EGFs and 1 regular fighter from North Korea. So let me place these real quick. Look at that. Attack helo. Oh, sorry guys. Let me check this real quick. All right, sorry for the interruption. I just checked my notes real quick, and these 2 mechanized won't go to Mongolia. They will join the fight in Western Xinjiang. So, what do we have right now? 2 light infantry defending against 2 light infantry attacking, 2 EGFs, 1 attack helo, and 1 regular fighter. No first strikes, so let's just get into it. We will start with the 282. That's these guys. 283. And 186. Oh, that will be the attack helo, and the fighter will be this guy here. So yeah, fighter is orange. All right, let's go. All right, so we've got 1 here and 1 here. Also some overkill. Well, that's fine. We needed 2. We've got 2 hits on the ones. So let's see if they can defend themselves. 284. That's both misses. That's a 9 and a 6. All right. Glorious. Taking these guys off. And now we will capture the rest of Mongolia. And we'll be happy about it. The attack helo will make a combat landing. And the rest of the Air Force will have to move in the non-combat phase a little bit. That's fine. All right. So the next battle will be the battle, losing dice here, the battle for South Kazakhstan. In South Kazakhstan, we have 2 defending early gen MBTs, defending it at 2 against 1 aircraft from Safgan, 5 early gen fighters and 3 medium bombers. Rolling to battlefield nukes, so I hope that will be resolved pretty fast. And maybe, again, without casualties. That will be great. We will see. All right, putting these here very quick. Medium bomber. Okay, so that's how it looks like for South Kazakhstan. Yeah, it's South Kazakhstan. All right, so let's start with the early giant fighters. Oh, and Tabletop Tactician has decided not to scramble them. He would have been able to, but he doesn't want to. So we've got 6 at 3, 1 at a4, that's this guy, and 3, 9 at a 5. I will roll these later if necessary. All right, and the early giant fighters again paid off really quick. We've got enough hits, so that would be 4 hits in total. No need to roll these bombers. Now we go for the 2 defenders at a2, and there's 1 hit. So that will be, unfortunately, 1 early generation fighter from me. So I've got 5 left. Oh, maybe you can hear an attack bomber flying right over my place right now. Because we've got a major airbase really close to my place here. All right, so early giant fighters have to fly back, as the medium bombers will do. And we capture southern Kazakhstan. By capturing southern Kazakhstan, I will show you one thing in a moment. By capturing this land zone here, we also destroyed these 2 mobile IRBM launchers. So these are off board. That was really juicy. And that will, well, I think that won't give us any better status. All right. So now we proceed with a big fleet battle. Alright, for the big fleet battle, I will move in from P28 and all these sea zones into P18, so off the coast of Japan. All the Chinese frigates, that's 6 of them. I will just place them directly. Let me put here, I think that's better. Alright, so 6 frigates. Plus the cruiser, the destroyer, 1 SSK, 2 SSKs. The SSK from up here will go 1, 2, 3 down here, and 1 SSN. So basically all my fleet, besides all the missile patrol boats. And 3 medium bombers, because they have naval combat. So they will go 1, 2, 3, and join the fighting here. Against 1 heavy aircraft cruiser, 1 cruiser, and 1 supercarrier. All right. So let's start off with the frigates. So I've got 6 frigates. First strikes. I've got 3 SSKs at a 3, plus 1 SSN at a 4. Oh, great. So that's 2 first strikes. According to the casualty orders, that's 2 damage on the supercarrier. So basically nothing happens regarding the dice. But of course, I will mark that. All right, 2 on the supercarrier. So now let's go for the 6 frigates at A2. Nothing here. 1 destroyer at F4. All right. 3 medium bombers at F5. Another hit. That will be the heavy aircraft cruiser with 1 hit. So these are capital ships, so they don't sink so freaking fast. And 1 cruiser on my side. Oh, that's a hit. Great. I think, no, that's no target select, so 1 hit on the cruisers. I should have reserved more damage markers here. All right, so basically all the Soviet ships are damaged right now. So let's go to the defenses. The aircraft carrier goes at 81. Nothing. The cruiser will be this guy, and this is the heavy aircraft cruiser, so 5 and 6. Oh, 2 hits. That's unfortunate. That will be 1 hit on my cruiser. And 1 downed frigate. You know what? I will take 2 frigates. I won't harm that cruiser already. So 2 frigates on my side going off. All right. So 4 at A2 for the frigates. That's nothing. 3 at A1 and 1 at A4 for the subs. Nothing. The 3 medium bombers at F5 and 1 destroyer at F4. Right, 2 hits on the medium bombers. So that will be the supercarrier that will go down. And then the heavy aircraft cruiser. And now the cruiser that's left. At A6. Oh, that's a hit. So that's it with the Soviet Navy there. They defend at A2. That's a miss. At A5. That's a miss. At A6. That's a miss again. Great. All right, so that takes off this fleet here. And the bombers will have to return to base, and the rest here is the fleet. So 4 frigates, 3 SSKs, 1 SSN, 1 destroyer, and 1 cruiser. All right, great. So now the biggest battle, we will go for West Xinjiang. So I will bet about this, because it's rather complicated. So taking off 3 MBTs, 1 next gen and 1 field artillery, 1 SP artillery from the Soviets. So bring off the defenses here. He elected to use battlefield nukes for the SP artillery. So that will be 3 battlefield nukes at A2. And I will go in there with 1 early gen NBT, 2 field artillery, using cam, 2 field artillery using cam, 1 at A2, it's not mountainous or something, 4 SP artillery, all of them firing battlefield nukes. So 12 at A3 on first strikes. 1 light infantry. And that's it. Yeah, all right. Oh no, something seems wrong here. Let me check that. What's the next gen MBT? Oh, and the next gen MBT, of course. Yeah. There it is. And the 2 mechanized also going in. Now it's good. I was wondering where my units went. Okay. So, that is the attack force. Lots of first strikes. And that is the defending force. So, let's go with first strikes. We have 4 first strikes at A2 for chem. Nothing. And now 12 for the battlefield nukes. So I will roll these in 2 batches of 6. So first 6, that's 1 hit here. That's a 3. And the second hit. So 2 hits from the SP artillery, no chem. So he decided to lose the SP artillery first, so this one will go down, and 1 NBT. So 1 NBT won't be able to defend. All right. 3 and a 3 for this defensive. And that's the early gen NBT I will lose here. Oh, no, you know what? Yeah, it's the early gen NBT. All right, that's fine. Good. So besides that, I've got 1 light infantry at A2, 2 mechanized at A3, nothing, and 1 next gen NBT at A6, nothing. Okay, so big nothing here. The Soviets defend with 2 at A4 for the NBT and 1 at A6 for the next gen NBT. And that's 1 here for the NBT. And that's a target select on my next gen NBT. That's very, very unfortunate. But okay. So, shit. This might go down really hard here. Damn it. So a lot of forces will retreat on my side. Okay, so I've got, shall proceed. Let me check that. One sec. No, I won't push that fight. That would be just stupid. All right, so the Soviets defend successfully Western Xinjiang. That's 2 battle stars for them. And I will retreat all the artillery and the SP artillery and 2 mechanized and all that stuff. All right, that was really unfortunate. So 2 field artillery will go, no, 1 field artillery will go to Uliassutai, and 1 field artillery will retreat to eastern Xinjiang. We'll be ready in a moment. And we will also retreat the 4 2 of the SP artillery will go to eastern Xinjiang. No, let's do it 4. It's better. All the 4 of them go to eastern Xinjiang. The 2 mechanized will go to Uliassutai, and the 1 light infantry will retreat to eastern Xinjiang. That didn't went so well as I was hoping. All right. So, Soviets defend that point. Besides that, we will also have, we're almost done, guys. We also have 1 cruise missile going into northern Kazakhstan, F5, and he's missing. And we also will move the Marine from here, and he will go 1, 2, 3 to Far Aleutian. It still had a Soviet roundel, so it's still Soviet, or it was still Soviet, and now it is Chinese. And I think my amphib can go on further. No, I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think it can go. Let's put him here. All right, so he's establishing a forward operating base for the Chinese. Okay, so let's go to non-combat real quick. I will take the early generation fighters from southern Kazakhstan back 1, 2, 3 to Shanghai. I will also bring these medium bombers 1, 2, 3, 4 to Zhejiang. These guys from Mongolia will join 1, 2 forces in Beijing. They will go also to Beijing, the early gen fighters. The attack helo was just landing there. 1 SAM will move from Inner Mongolia to Beijing. We will also bring in 1. Oh no, that's fine. We'll also bring in from Vladivostok this 1 theater turret up to Amur, trying to defend a little bit. This light infantry also going to Amur. Joining the defenses. From the fleet battle, we will bring back these guys to Zhejiang. Unfortunately, we have to take these aircraft units 1, 2, 3 to eastern Xinjiang and join forces there. All right. Let me check that. Yeah. Okay. So I will also move some missile patrol boats. So one of them, this guy here, will move. Oh, let me put the camera back here. I think that's better. So he will move from P17 to P10, 1, 2, and 3 to P4. This one guy will go up here, and from P28, this guy will move 1, 2, and 3 to P8. These two will go to P16. All right. And that's it with that. Check. Last check, looking good. All right, so let's place my units. So I repaired that base here. I also upgraded one airbase, so that will be a major airbase right here in Shanghai right now. Yeah, that's in Shanghai. And we will place the one medium bomber in Zhejiang, 2 ASF in the freshly upgraded base here. 1 attack bomber will join in Zhejiang. We will also build 1 paramilitary here and 1 infantry will go here. Oh, and 1 infantry, sorry, it's still non-combat, or that's still to the non-combat. This infantry will move 1, 2 in the non-combat to South Guan. So this guy moved from here up to here. All right, besides that, we'll bring in this People's War marker up here, since we failed to get Eastern Xinjiang, and 1 will go to Western Xinjiang, and 1 marker will go up to Northern Manchuria, right here. Okay. So, long time again, I know. So that's all the money I've been spending. Let's take these guys off. I'll clean that up in a moment. All right, so collecting stuff. I'm collecting 11 base income, 2 North Korea, 2 South Korea, 2 Vladivostok, 1 for Kazakhstan, southern Kazakhstan, 1 for Ulaanbaatar, and 1 for Amur. So I'm at 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, that's right. So 20 from the land zones. Bonus income, 3 for 1 season, 3 for the next season, 3 for the next season. So all the Chinese coastal seasons are free of enemy vessels. Plus I also collect 1 additional for Donagavi, 1 for South Guan, and 1 for Uliassutai. So that's 32. There's also some battle stars that need to be collected. So I captured 2 land zones. I destroyed 1 naval battle against an enemy task force. That's free. I thought I would collect 1 more here. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm collecting 1 more battle star, but for now I've got 5 battle stars and 32 IPP. All right, thank you for watching and have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.